Welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping right in because we're breaking down a proven, data-backed playbook for launching a multi-million-dollar physical product brand as we head into 2026. Now, if you've been wanting to build a massive business, especially one where you can actually get started with basically zero of your own investment capital, but you just haven't known exactly which market to enter, you are in the right place. We are going to map out the specific niches and trends that the data shows are primed for absolutely explosive growth. Okay, let's dive into this massive number, $1.5 billion. That is the exact amount that the corporate giant Unilever recently paid to acquire the men's brand Dr. Squatch. And honestly, this perfectly validates our core thesis today. There is colossal money waiting in the very specific, high-margin niches we are about to uncover. The big conglomerates, they're actively hunting for brands that know how to target specific demographics. And as you'll see, you can build exactly the kind of business they are desperately looking to buy. Here's exactly what we're going to cover today. First, the seven-figure golden rule. Then, untapped health market gold mines, followed by the men's care revolution. After that, we'll hit innovating the supplement space, the high-protein diet wave, and finally, launch your million-dollar brand. Starting with part one, the seven-figure golden rule. So before we even look at a single specific product, we really need to understand the foundational strategy behind every successful 2026 multi-million-dollar brand. And it's this: we don't go product first, we go person first. This is absolutely crucial. Choosing a highly specific group of people gives you the freedom to build an entire line of premium products specifically designed for them. It's how you build intense brand loyalty. The old way of doing business was all about trying to be the lowest cost option for a super broad market. But listen, competing on price is a losing game nowadays. The 2026 way, you must be premium, you must be high margin, and you have to be highly targeted to a specific demographic to win. You want to be the premium option for a customer who gladly opens their wallet for quality. Moving into part two, untapped health market gold mines. Think about this for a second. Over the last decade or so, men's hormone therapy and testosterone support have become a booming, multi-billion-dollar, but incredibly saturated industry. Clinics are literally everywhere. But on the flip side, women's perimenopause support is wide open. Actually, major health influencers like Dr. Peter Attia have recently called the treatment of perimenopause one of the great failures of medicine over the last 50 years. This is a massive, medically recognized gap. Sure, early brands like Amberen and Symphony are doing okay, but their current branding leaves this market completely wide open for a premium brand to just swoop in and dominate. Here is another fascinating demographic shift: cognitive health, or nootropics, engineered specifically for the 50-plus crowd. Right now, nearly all brain supplements are marketed toward, 20-something Silicon Valley biohackers. But look at the medical data. There's a massive spike in late-in-life ADHD diagnoses right now. This proves older generations have a deep desire for mental sharpness, memory support, and energy. Plus, the 50-plus demographic actually has the disposable income to spend on premium solutions, yet modern marketing completely ignores them. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how you'd position it. Imagine a TikTok or Facebook ad that just opens with, "Is someone you know losing their memory? Do they seem less sharp than they used to be?" You are directly targeting the deep pain points of the family members watching, or even the seniors themselves. It's direct, it's highly premium, and it converts like crazy. Our third health idea revolves around creating highly specific detox protocols. Now, based on rapidly rising internet searches and trending alternative health discussions, we're seeing massive interest around detoxing from things like mold toxicity, parasites, EMF and Wi-Fi radiation, water additives like fluoride, and even medical procedures from 2020. Now, regardless of where you personally stand on these topics, we're just looking at the facts here, and the data shows undeniable consumer demand. It's basically the modern targeted equivalent of the early 2000s colon cleanse boom. Part 3. The men's care revolution. Check out this explosive data. The men's skincare industry is currently valued at roughly $20 billion, and it's projected to completely double by 2030. Plus, trend forecasting suggests we're entering a 20-year cycle where the clean-shaven look is making a huge comeback, replacing the bearded trend we've seen for the last 15 years. More exposed skin literally means a much higher demand for skincare products. But here's the catch: you cannot market to men the way you market to women. The brand Caldera is a perfect case study for this. They use the exact same high-quality formulations found in premium women's skincare, but they don't call it a collagen booster with vitamin C. Guys generally aren't going to buy that. There's an embarrassment factor there. Instead, Caldera just calls it the base layer. It's the exact same stuff, just completely different packaging. If you speak directly to men and remove the stigma, you will win. Building on that, there is a gaping hole in the market for natural men's fragrances and natural hair pomades. A few brands, like Johnny Slicks, are doing all right, but someone could absolutely crush this space by aggressively marketing against the endocrine-disrupting chemicals used in standard big-box products. Point out the literal chemicals men are rubbing into their scalps and offer a natural alternative. It's the exact same playbook Dr. Squatch used for soap. Moving on to part 4, innovating the supplement space. The days of giant tubs of messy powders and giant pills are fading fast. The actual ingredients don't necessarily need to change, but the delivery mechanism absolutely must. The 2026 innovation is the liquid shot. For example, ZBiotics sells a tiny liquid shot you take before drinking alcohol, and they charge $12 for a single shot. $12. Think about the profit margins there. We're seeing this with nootropic shots like Magic Mind and protein shots like Genius Shot. Packaging a standard supplement into a high-margin liquid shot gives you the cash flow to just completely dominate your competitors with aggressive advertising. Part 5, the high-protein diet wave. High protein has officially replaced keto, paleo, and vegan as the ultimate enduring diet trend, and this opens up a fantastic opportunity. Look at any classic snack on the shelf and just recreate it with high protein. Legendary Foods did it with Pop-Tarts, Magic Spoon did it with cereal, and here is the absolute best part. This is exactly how you can build this business with literally zero initial investment. You leverage affordable R&D labs like Ubar out in Chicago to formulate a concept. Then you aggressively pre-sell that concept to your hyper-specific target audience. You use their money to fund the actual manufacturing. Boom, you've launched a brand with zero of your own capital. So the crucial point is, part 6, launch your $1 million brand. 25. That is your magic number. I want you to remember that building $1 million business isn't magic. It's honestly just math. If you can get just 25 sales a day at a $30 price point across 4 products in your brand line, you have $1 million business. Just 25 people a day. When you look at the billions of dollars flowing through these industries, finding 25 people a day is incredibly achievable. So let's summarize the core methodology we have extracted today. Step 1. Pick a highly specific underserved audience. Step 2. Formulate a premium, high-margin product just for them. Step 3. Market aggressively, pre-selling your concept to fund the launch until you hit those 25 daily sales. Keep in mind, these specific demographics have high disposable income, and they are literally waiting for someone to offer a premium solution to their exact problems. Which brings us to this final, provocative question. Which of these 7 multi-million-dollar niches will you build your brand in? The blueprint is right here in front of you. The data is super clear, consumer trends are moving exactly in these directions, and the markets are ripe for the taking. From zero investment pre-sold high-protein snacks to premium liquid detox shots, the 2026 opportunity is absolutely massive. Now it's just time for you to execute. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I seriously can't wait to see what you build.